Okay, that's the outside. Now we're gonna do the inside. Come in through here. There's a couple different configurations. I might change it later and show you all of them. But as you come in, that's what you see. Here we have where the cat likes to stay while we're driving so she can see the road. Coffee pot. There's a pretty cool food storage bin that slides out and then locks. And as you turn, we have the microwave, more storage up top, food, and open this cabinet and there is a big wardrobe, which I actually keep a 5-gallon thing of water in there with a pump, which I'll probably show you later. This cabinet, as you open it up, is the wonderful bathroom, and it does some pretty cool things. Just replace the shower, put a new shower head, nothing fancy, just the lower end model. The sink closes up when you want to use it. I got it down because I don't want that to spill everywhere. Keep stink down. Then you have these things here that if you open this, let me try to show you. I can seal this whole thing off. And as you step back, I've closed out the end of the back end of it. I don't do that very often, and to be honest, I haven't used the shower yet. I'm sure I might. I have a shower, a new curtain for it. Hold on. So, if you chose to come here and change clothes real quick, you open the same cabinet over here, and voila, it'll do the same thing and connect to over there. It's pretty neat. I don't use it. I mean, the front's closed. Why worry? And everything's pretty easy to do. I mean, I'm using one hand. Now again, as you come in the door, here's the other side. Above, up on top, we have storage. I keep a lot of food, stuff like that in there. Trying to keep myself organized. This is the range top. Open that up. And it is a 2-burner stove. I keep that towel on there to stop the rattle when you're driving. 2-burner propane stove. And then down below is a 3-way Domatic refrigerator. This 3-way means it'll run off electric when you're plugged in. It will run off propane if you're out in the middle of nowhere. And it also run off your alternator while you're driving to try to keep things cool. And then here we have the sink. Changed just to put a cheap faucet top on there, and that's the sink. It's not very big. I think a lot of times if you're doing dishes, just go ahead and do it outside. And there's a top, give you more counter space. Drawer. And this is actually pretty cool. This is a pretty big storage down there. It has a light in it, which makes it nice. Now, back here, this is the back end. When these are made, they come with a fold-down couch that would go across the back end. When I got it used, there were two, you can see here, there were 2 twin beds along the side, and I've kept all the stuff for that, so if I choose to, I can use that. But I got a great deal from my cousin. Technically she's not, but we call her a cousin. And it is a hotel grade, top end, small queen, big double. Queen sheets fit it. So it's really comfortable. And it's easy to take it in and out. Well, it's not easy, but it comes in and out. And on this side, I have a couple of these little heaters that I use when it gets cold if I'm plugged into the camp. Instead of burning my own propane with the furnace, I use those and they work great. This I've kind of set up as a little seat. I got to work on that because right here I put this pad down, but there's the carpet underneath. that hole there, the table comes in, cut a notch out, and the table will sit here. So if I show you when I put the other configurations in, the table can go there and all the good stuff. And I'll go up top, some storage, clothes. I don't have a lot in there right now. There's the air conditioner. It also does the optional heat, which is awesome. Again, you can use that instead of the propane. There's a drawer. There's another drawer on the other side in the back, clothes and stuff. And then in the other cabinet up here. And then along the back, there's another one. And I have rain gear and stuff that I don't use a lot shoved back in there. Hopefully I don't have to use the rain gear a lot. It's got pretty cool storage across the back. What I've thought about doing is I think I'm going to put a pole across there. And you know those things you hang shoes in? Well, if you cut them up, I could have storage all across when I'm in there. I don't know if I'll do it or not. Then the front, the cab, you got the curtains that come down. These seats both turn around, like I said, when I'll put this down and change the configurations. I also put that padding down because those of you that know me and those of you that might watch these things, I have a cat. It's a Persian. Hair gets everywhere. So I thought it would be much easier to clean up after the cat with those things down. There's the TV came with it. It's a little flat screen. I also have another one. There is a antenna back behind it. It does decent. Bigger cities, it picks up stuff. Around here, I don't get a lot. Some storage bins. Some more storage bins. My XM radios up there. My tripod for my camera. I have a inverter here. Well, I have a power strip. I have an inverter because the TV's 12 volt. So if I'm plugged in, I can plug it in there, because when they installed this TV, they ran the 12 volt off the battery here, the cab battery, which is not convenient. Up here we have the ride leveler, the Firestone, wonderful thing. I don't know how well it works. Just seems to get harder or softer. This is where one of the tables is stored, the bigger one. Back in the back, there's 2 poles, so I can have 2 tables up at once. Now, when you look at the floor, there's also several different things, and I'll probably hook those up. There's a carpet that can go down, and then a wooden mat back here. But as you see, I'm 5'10", I like to say, and I have clearance, so it's fine for me. I think if you were 6 foot, you could probably get by without having to bend down. But then you can put a pad in here, and then I also have 2 large wooden floor things that will raise you up to this level, so a couple more inches. So if you were taller, you would definitely want to keep those out. And I can get by with them in here, but I've kept them out because it's easier. I am just so rambling. We'll try this again later, I think. RV old school cassette deck. I'm probably going to replace it, but I have the adapter so my iPod works with it and my XM radio works with it. So I have no pressing need to change it out now. That's all I can think of. Gets about 15 or 16 if I keep my foot out of it. Trying to think of what else. There's very important. I have a carbon monoxide sensor. Underneath is where my 12 volt outlet is that goes down to the coach batteries. Here, that's for my entertainment system. If I put the front stereo on, it'll play back here. And although these things are small, there's actually a lot of storage, because I get some tubs. You can see all the storage I have under here. There's my tool bag. That back there is where the heat comes out for the furnace. Again, I try to do my best not to use that. There's no sense in burning propane. But if I need it, I'm not afraid to use it. And then back under here is where all the fuses and everything are for the RV. But like I said, there's a lot of storage. I can easily get 4 large tubs under here with stuff that I would need. So There's the old wonderful propane. And these blinds come down. Oh, what I also did is I fit crossways in here. Not a lot of extra room. And there's screens here so you can pop those bottom windows down. I was afraid of kicking them all out, so I just got a piece of plexiglass and some Velcro and cut both sides down. So that way I'm not afraid to kick out the screens and cause damage. Considering getting these limo tinted in the back because you can see in. Pull the screens down in the back screen. But all in all, this is my RV, and the trips are to follow. I think I got the top vent, you know, fan on it. Open it up, it sucks air. Does what it's supposed to do. And these run off of, if you're hooked up, these run off that power. If not, they run off the coach batteries. So my one big concern is making sure that I keep it cool enough in here for the cat. If I need to, I'll make one of those hillbilly air conditioners where you just take a battery operated fan and a cooler with ice. You make an air conditioner of sorts.